Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing something a little bit different. So taking some Dollar Tree vases and then also some Plaster of Paris, we're going to create a Pottery Barn dupe. Pottery Barn. I think it's Pottery Barn. I'm pretty sure. It was my first time making something like this. Trial and error. I'll kind of show you guys the process of it. With anything new or different, of course, comes... You guys can hear Milani in the background. This girl has been struggling lately with her naps. So you guys know I have to accommodate for everything around me, all the noises. Anyways, not gonna make this too long. If this is your first time here, welcome and thank you so much for joining me. I would love it if you became part of the DIY family by subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. All right, let's get on to the DIY. This Pottery Barn Marlowe ceramic vase collection was my inspiration for this DIY. As you can see, the prices vary from $59 to $149 depending on the size, and the Plaster of Paris I'm going to use could probably make you a few of these, just, you know, if you want to spend less money and make it on your own. I wanted to also make these faux twig orbs, but I don't want to use twigs because that's going to be a lot harder, so I'm using Dollar Tree twine. And then look at the size on this one, it's for $39.50, and with one roll of Dollar Tree twine you could make several of these. Alright, so for this one I'm just going to take a balloon and then some Dollar Tree twine. So the twine I'm just going to wrap around the entire balloon. You guys can do it as closed as you want or leave as many openings as you want, if that makes sense. And then once it's all wrapped up, I am going to take some Mod Podge and put on some gloves. And usually I feel like I've seen people just dip the twine into the Mod Podge, but I felt like it was a lot easier for me to just put it on there, just slather it on with my bare hands. And then I did let it sit overnight. Once it was completely dry, I just popped that balloon and took it right out. And with this, you guys can make them in any size you want. So I'll be using Plaster of Paris, which I bought at Walmart for about $7 to $8, and it is 4 pounds of it, so it'll last you for a while. And I gotta tell you guys, this takes 2 parts plaster, 1 part water, and even though you see this milkshakey deliciousness, don't be fooled by it. You only have 10 minutes to work with it, so when you mix it, make sure that you're only gonna have enough to use in those 10 minutes because it will harden. And I'm telling you guys, because I had 3 vases to start with and I totally ruined one of them. So I'm taking this Dollar Tree vase and a giant popsicle stick and I'm just basically layering it on there. As you can see, it's still a little bit runny, but you have to work with it just as is because, again, if you wait any longer, it's going to harden. Okay, so I'm gonna do several layers. I think I ended up doing about 3 or 4 layers of it, and as you guys can see, it's just the first layer. I kind of let it dry a little bit and then go on to the next one. And you know what, this is really cool to use a plaster. You could probably buy the really expensive ones on Pottery Barn, but if you are smart, you could probably get like big planters and do the plaster on it and have something really nice looking for, like, obviously a fraction of the price. Okay, so getting onto this layer of the plaster, as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit more firm. It's more like clay now than anything. In the end, it started getting dry on me, as you guys can see, so it just turned out that it was a lot easier for me to just do it with my hands. Make sure that you guys use gloves because this will irritate your skin. So I'm just like rubbing it on there really nicely and then getting it as smooth as possible. I gotta be honest with you guys, it's not super pretty, like, once you look at it close up, but if you guys can just smooth it out as much as you can, and then once it's dried up, well, I'm impatient. I didn't let it dry all the way, but once it's a little bit dry, it does dry fast, I did take a sanding sponge and I just, you know, worked my way around it to take any of, like, the excess off. So once that's all sanded, I took some apple barrel acrylic paint in white from Walmart, and then I just gave it a couple of coats of it. And this is what's going to give it that nice look to kind of imitate the Pottery Barn dupe, or the original. I don't even know what I'm saying, you guys. It's 12 o'clock right now. So yeah, just give it a couple of coats and let it dry. And then I did take this old leather belt that I've literally been sitting in my closet for years, and I cut it into pieces, and these are going to be my little handles. I had to be patient because with the wet paint, and you could still see a little bit of wetness from the plaster, I had to wait overnight for it to completely dry before I was able to hot glue them onto the sides. And to just give it that extra little touch on there, I took these half pearls. They're like self-adhesive. I did hot glue them onto the straps or the leather handles, and then I took a little bit of silver paint and I painted over them. Actually, it was silver and black paint mixed, just so it looks like they're the little screws or nails that are holding the straps in place. And that's it, you guys. It is a little bit time consuming, obviously, because it's plaster and you got to kind of work your way around it, but I think it would be perfect for any big piece to just transform it into something completely different.
You down, and I know that I was not always around. I made you feel alone. You spent most of your nights just sitting on your own. I should have done so much more, like giving you the things you asked me for. And I know I was wrong. What I try to tell you with my song, tell you with my song. What if I said I'm sorry? What if I'd make a scene? Wouldn't that make you mine again? You're all I'll ever need. Didn't I make you laugh? Didn't I make you smile? Didn't I make you feel like you were happy for a while? I know that I've done so many things that let you down, but I hope that you give me one more chance to make you mine.
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Leave me your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.